Hello, my Smooners. Welcome back to Being Mrs. S. Now I'm going to sprinkle some BGM on you. Thank you for joining me this fine day. And if you are new to my channel, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now, please do me a favor. Click on that beautiful subscribe button. Yes, that one. When you do, please leave a comment below in the comment section letting me know that you've subscribed, and I'll shout out to you in my next video. Ooh, and before I forget, make sure to check out Smoon City, my merch store, so you can get you some cool merch like this one. I thank you in advance for your support. Cheers and welcome to the Smoon universe. Okay. So today we're going to be counting down the top 10 divorces of 2023. I mean, top 10 is the worst way to describe this countdown. What are you gonna do? It's so sad. But we're gonna do the countdown in order of duh to oh no. So I'll wait. Go grab your libation of choice. I am sticking with lemon water. I know it's a little cloudy, but that's the lemon and lime I put in it. It's refreshing. And are you back yet? All right, let's get to it. Coming in at number 10 is Britney Spears and Sam Asghari. Now, my X timeline is filled with a lot of Britney memoir stuff. Not sure why. I never told anybody that I was that interested in Britney. But every other day, somebody's saying something, posting something about her memoir. Anyway, so this was Britney's third marriage, Sam's first. But you know he loves him some older woman, boy. The last person he dated was also quite a lot older than him. So they met when she was shooting a music video in 2016. They got engaged in 2021, married in 2022, and they are set to divorce this year. Apparently Sam filed for divorce. They have no kids together, although it is alleged that Britney had a miscarriage, which is sad. Now, Britney has been off her rocker, in my opinion. I mean, everybody, see, a lot of people out there who are making excuses for her behavior, but to me, she's been quite unstable. But not too unstable to make sure she had him sign a prenup, boy. Pow. Next, coming in at number 9 is Bijou Phillips and Danny Masterson. Now, this one was a big duh. Sad because of how long they've been together. They were married for 12 years. Bijou files for divorce from Danny Masterson in September. Big duh. You know why? Because Danny, if you watch that 70s show from way back when he was on that show, Danny's off to the big house. You know why? He has been sentenced to 30 years to life after being found guilty of rape. Apparently 2 women, I think it was two women who accused him of raping them, and the judge and the jury found that he indeed did rape them, and in a vile way, most vile way possible. Anyway, the couple share a daughter who Danny, of course, has agreed to give full custody to Bijou. Thank God. Well, next up, number 8 is Drew Sidora and Ralph Pittman. They joined Real Housewives of Atlanta a few years back. Ralph was always depicted as gaslighting Drew. He would take off, not letting her know where he's going. He's flirting with assistants, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Last season, they alleged that Drew was having a lesbian affair. I'm not sure if that's the reason Ralph filed for divorce, but word on the street was that Drew actually filed an hour before him. They share 2 kids and are calling it quits after 8 years of marriage. That's sad. Coming in at number 7 is Sophia Vergara and Joe Manganiello. This was Sophia's second marriage and Joe's first. The couple were married for 7 years. They have no kids. I think Sophia has a son, I think, from her prior marriage. And Joe's the one who filed for divorce. There's no actual reason as to why they're splitting. But there is a prenup in place, and it appears that they will be leaving the way they came in. Everyone's taking what they came in with. Nobody's giving anybody more money. And they have asked for privacy as they navigate blah blah blah. Now, I gotta talk to you about this asking for privacy. When you put it out there that you're getting a divorce, why or how in the world do you expect people to leave? You just dropped a doozy. Do you understand how that works? You tell people you're getting divorced, and everybody wants to know what happened. I mean, come on. Coming in at number 6 is Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. Sophie Turner, I remember her from Game of Thrones. Sansa, yes. These two were married for 4 years, and they have 2 daughters together. It is alleged that Joe blindsided Sophie with the divorce, and his camp started some serious smear campaign against her. But just when it seemed like this was going to be a War of Roses type of nasty divorce, word on the street is that Joe has withdrawn his petition. Could this be true? Are these two headed for a reconciliation? I don't know. I hope so. Kinda lying. Let us be looking. Let's watch and see. Coming in at number 5, Joshua Jackson and Jody Turner Smith. Honey, talk about hotness. These people were scorching hot together. They were hot. When I tell you hotness personified, that's this couple. In my opinion, I mean, of course. They did a Gucci campaign together. When I tell you, they were positively sizzling. When I say psst, 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 fire, fire, hot, hot, fire, fire. Apparently, the way they got together, Jody's the one who asked Joshua to marry her while they were on a beach in Nicaragua. Now, I don't know how I feel about women asking men to marry them. I'm just a traditionalist like that. I don't subscribe to that, but I guess to each their own. They met in 2018. They were married shortly after. They have a daughter together, and now after 4 years of marriage, Jody has filed paperwork to end their marriage. She did this in October, and she's seeking full custody of her daughter. She noted that they were separated a month before she filed. And she's requesting joint custody of their daughter. Joshua said he is heartbroken. He's heartbroken, but did we just see you the other day with Loopy? We saw you with Loopy. Please, how heartbroken could you possibly be? How heartbroken? Joshua, you have tasted that berry. Joshua. Now you are off with Loopy. You say you're heartbroken. Honey, I'm going to need you to stop that. I can't tell how heartbroken you are, man. Now that you have tasted that dark berry, you don't want to look back. Okay. Coming at number 4, we have Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson. That's Beyonce's mama, y'all. That's Beyonce's mama. Now, I think this is the second marriage for both of them. The things I heard Richard Lawson did, it will not be from my mouth. I don't go talking. They were married for 8 years. They had apparently met many years back. Richard's sister had introduced them, but at that time, Tina Knowles was pregnant with B. So he was left to fantasize about her until fast forward to when they got married. Tina files for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. When I tell you my Smooners, the stuff I heard, I know if you talk on with my mouth. Number 3, Kevin Costner and Kristen Baumgartner. These ones are the oh no's, because these guys, when I tell you, they've been married for 19 years, y'all. 19 years is not beans. Now, this was his second marriage and it was her first. They share 3 children together. Christine filed for divorce. She was hot. She was angry. It was a very contentious legal battle. There was a prenup in place, you know, Kevin. And the prenup says that Christine has to vacate the property. Homegirl said she's not going anywhere. She said, I'm not leaving. But has she been watching Yellowstone? Because I don't know if she knows her husband is ruthless, okay, in that show. He does not play. The judge has ordered her to pack your load and vacate the property with a quickness. The divorce was completed in September. It's sad. I know I'm throwing in all its little jokes and things like that, but divorce is the worst. It's the absolute worst. Coming in number 2 is Hugh Bonneville and Lulu Williams. These guys were married for 25 years. We're getting into the tough territory. You know, Hugh was Robert Crowley from Downton Abbey. They apparently met when they were teenagers but didn't date until they were adults. They share a son together, and Hugh's reps confirmed that October 1st, they split after 25 years of marriage. Bummer. Now, coming in at number 1 is another Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness. This one's a little too much. That's Wolverine, y'all. That's Wolverine. They were first, they were both, I guess, their first spouses. They've been married for 27 years. They share 2 kids together. Another May-December romance. We're here for that. Deborah is 12 years older than Hugh. They announced September 15th that they had separated after 27 years of marriage. Now they said separation. I don't know if they're gonna, 27 years, maybe they're still talking, maybe they're gonna get back together. One can only wish, but I don't know the specifics of the whole why they're splitting up. You know, it's the Hollywood types. So they released a statement. We have been blessed to share almost 3 decades together as husband and wife in a wonderful, loving marriage. Our journey now is shifting and we have decided to separate to pursue our individual growth. Family has been and always been our highest priority. We undertake this next chapter with gratitude, love, and kindness. We greatly appreciate your understanding and respecting our privacy as our families navigate this transition in all our lives. Excuse me, please, again with the privacy. You announced that you're getting divorced. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't announced. There's no privacy. We want to know why after 27 years, why are you getting a divorce? As a Catholic, this is me doing my little Mrs. S marriage ministry. Like I told you guys, I'm going to be getting into that. This channel is called Being Mrs. S after all. I've told you guys so many times how I was looking forward to getting married. It took me forever to get married, and I am going to be married till the day that I die to this wonderful man that I married. So I'm going to be talking about tidbits, things I do in my marriage, things I see, things I know, whatever. So here is my take, okay? As a Catholic, I know the 7 cardinal sins are vainglory or pride, greed or covetousness, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Okay? The fact is that behind most of these divorces, one or more of those cardinal sins, you know, is a driving force. They are strong emotions driven by a weakness of character. Did you hear that? Strong emotions driven by a weakness of character. However, if we exercise just a little bit of these heavenly virtues, humility, charity, chastity, gratitude, temperance, patience, diligence, and most especially love, maybe, just maybe, we can first make the right decisions so that we are able to fix things before they actually get broken. Don't come for me. Like I told you, these are my thoughts. This is how I feel. Actually, if you feel differently, comment section. I would like to hear what you guys think about some of these things I'm saying. Now, don't get me wrong. Divorce happens. Sometimes it is even necessary, but it is a horrible, gut-wrenching situation. It just destroys so many things all at once. It's the worst. Anyway, I wish these couples well. I hope they find what they're looking for. Thank you for joining me, my Smooners. Until my next video, don't forget to live, laugh, love, and I will circle back. Love you, my Smooners.